The NCAA consolation matches here, consolation semifinals, but a great matchup of styles between these two excellent athletes. And we both had to compliment Jason Ness. Had to get out of a cement mixer. If anybody's ever been in that, there's not many people that get out of that. To hold off and get a 1-point win in the third period against Gabe Flores from Illinois, and of course Escobedo beat Charlie Falk from Iowa, avenging an earlier loss in the season to advance to the semifinals. So two great rangy athletes, both very calm out there. Of course, Ness has been dominant in the top position, so I look for this match to be slow in the beginning and just show flashes of brilliance between these two great athletes.
Both of these wrestlers, blue chippers coming out of high school. There's very little margin between them. They're 1-1, as we said, in their career in the last 2 years, but they have not met this year.
Ness being fairly cautious. Normally he likes to be aggressive and push, but Escobedo has a full range of skills, able to drop his level so quickly and drive through his man. And normally when he scores, it's just a 1 or 2 second deal. You really have to pay attention to what he's doing out there.
Both home state products. Ness out of Bloomington, Minnesota. Escobedo out of Griffith, Indiana. Ness is a great story. He was misdiagnosed early with cystic fibrosis. Jay Robinson, when he was 8 years old, sent him a t-shirt from Minnesota, and he became an instant Minnesota fan. But he still has asthma, uses his inhaler when he needs to, and has overcome a lot to get to where he's at.
Nice double leg attempt there by Escobedo, and warded off very well by Ness. Again, a lot of respect between these two. You mentioned Ness's story. Again, what's unique about him too, he's about 4 inches taller than most of his competition. His body style here, to be down that 125-pound weight class, he's almost like a Primanis out there. He just carries his head much taller than the other man, but normally you don't see an athlete that's that tall and rangy get in on the legs as well as he does, and does an excellent job. So I like seeing different body styles in this sport. Oh, nice drive-through attempt there by Escobedo.
Escobedo from Indiana University in the red ankle band, the red singlet, obviously. Jason Ness, the maroon of the Minnesota Gophers with the green ankle band. 4th and 5th last year in the NCAAs. Escobedo 4th, Ness 5th.
Very tactical match so far. If I had to say anything that would favor Escobedo at this point in time, he's very comfortable. There's a nice little action there. Drops his level very well.
Jason Ness having a great year, and he's had to beat a lot of top-ranked wrestlers, including Charlie Falk from Iowa.
Won a 14-2 decision. Oh, nice roll.
Reversal for 2 for Escobedo right off the whistle. It took him about 2 seconds. He reversed, and the scramble has kept him on top, Jim.
This is where Escobedo is really able to make some mileage here. Underrated as far as how good of a rider he is, and how good he is in controlling and really knocking his opponents off. So a reversal here at this point in the match is huge. Also being able to build up some riding time, and Ness not getting any riding time whatsoever. So
if you are able to build a more than a minute riding time than your opponent, you will get an extra point at the end of the match. Escobedo working on that right now as he rides Ness after reversing him off the whistle in the second period.
Take a look at the replay here. Basically rolls up and goes through. What an athletic move, getting his hips up over, and that's one thing you don't teach the little kids to do at home. But really surprised Ness in that situation, and all the way to the reversal, which is huge right here, now building up at least 34 seconds of riding time.
That's you. Red, elbow, last. Get on the elbow last.
Pat Fitzgerald.
Okay.
Look how fresh.
That's who you're hearing there. The official is Pat Fitzgerald.
Look how fresh Escobedo looks. Extremely.
The last time these two wrestlers wrestled was at the NCAAs last year. Escobedo winning with a takedown and a turn on Ness. Ness has not lost since. They did not meet so far this year.
And Escobedo really doing a nice job. Coming up with that claw. He's got that right hand up around the collar of Escobedo. They're not going to allow him to probably sit there very long, but he's willing to go ahead and take that if he can get a ride out in this period. Only 44 seconds left. He's willing to go ahead and probably take a stall warning in the top position. Very critical. you talk about winning championships, Tim. One of the things is that you got to be good at finishing your shots, but you also got to be good in your ride-out situations and escapes. Here's a scramble now. Ness, very proficient, but Escobedo holding position. He's got his belt buckle in the back part of Ness's back, and that's where he wants to stay.
Escobedo out in front 2-0 with a lot of riding time being mounted up. Less than 10 seconds left. As you see here, what a great second period for Angel Escobedo from Indiana.
Looks like a reversal and ride out. They have done a nice job all year keeping that team together. They come out and wrestled hard and they'll defend their home turf.
Escobedo riding with Ness choosing down for the third period. Escobedo over 2 minutes riding time right now, looking real good for him from a standpoint of the riding time, and he's got those near wrist tie up there.
Yeah, he's got Ness's elbows out, wrist in, being able to tie him up. Now he's got him spread out quite a bit. And this is one of the disadvantages of being a little bit longer for your weight class here. It's tough to get out from underneath sometimes. That's why it makes Ness so special. He's such a great scrambler. Here's you're going to see a scramble situation.
No points, close, but no points. Escobedo continuing to ride tough on top, throwing the half Nelson in, really using great motion on top, Jim.
Just when it looks like he's about ready to get turned over, off to his side, he pops those hips back up, gets that belt buckle again right in the middle of Ness's back and establishes position again.
Jason Ness on the bottom, choosing this for the third period, has not lost in almost a year since Angel Escobedo beat him in the NCAA tournament. Escobedo fourth, Ness fifth. This year they have not met. And Escobedo having a great outing so far. There's Dwayne Goldman encouraging his wrestlers, both sophomores.
Well, if you're Dwayne Goldman, you have not been warned for stalling here. Escobedo has not been warned for stalling, so you just want to stay in the top. And notice how he's riding on the right-hand side. He's getting a good start. Watch the start. Referee giving a quick whistle there.
Great sinking of the deep waist there by Escobedo.
This will be the first loss in 2 years, possibly. Big ramifications on the team race, no question about it. Doing a great job of spreading him out.
Well, the hips flat, stalling on top, and he'll take it as you said. 37 seconds left.
Riding time cannot be broke. This is a 3-0 lead. Even if you give up a reversal in this situation, riding time cannot be broken. You get the one extra point. It's not on the scoreboard, so... And if you're Escobedo, you just stay right here, you ride him out. I wouldn't say it's a big upset, but Tim, this is a big match here for this young man.
It's significant anyway.
Yeah, no question about it. Dwayne Goldman can't be more excited and elated about what his wrestler's doing here, and he wants him to stay in the top position and make a statement going into next couple weeks here for the national tournament.
Jason Ness will not be number one if he cannot reverse this, and he comes out. Scramble, and he gets the two reversal, but the riding time, he gives up one. He's looking for the takedown. It won't be enough. Angel Escobedo, the Big Ten champion at 125 pounds.
Tim, look at how calm he is. Look at those. He amounted 3 minutes and almost 40 seconds of riding time. Angel Escobedo looks like he's barely breathing out.